Welcome to another edition of Chaplain John with Chaplain John Sayers, featuring special reports and interviews with people doing kingdom ministry in Tulare County and beyond. And now, here's Chaplain John.
A very dangerous prayer. Okay, there's the topic for this Chaplain John thought, which is also going to be heard on my podcast. Now, if you are on my podcast or you'd like to see how to get to my podcast, you go to chaplainchat.podomatic.com. That's chaplainchat.podomatic, spelled Podomatic.com, podomatic.com. Okay, dangerous prayer. Let me tell you where you can find it. Right in the Bible. It's 1 Chronicles, chapters 4, 9, and 10. Let me share that with you. 1 Chronicles, chapter 4, 9, and 10. And Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. And his mother named him Jabez because he was born out of pain. And he cried out to the Lord, "Oh, bless me indeed. Enlarge my territory. May your hand be on me. Keep me from evil, that I might not cause pain." And God blessed Jabez. Dangerous prayer. And I have to share with you, I first started to pray this prayer. I think the first time I prayed it was like maybe 40 years ago. Might have been that long ago. Wow. I found a little book that Bruce Wilkerson wrote, and it's called The Prayer of Jabez. Maybe some of you have it. It's really easy to get. You can get it on Amazon for dirt cheap, like $3 or free shipping or whatever. I don't know. Very cheap. Prayer of Jabez. And the interesting thing was happening. This little book became a bestseller. Well, not as big as the Bible, a bestseller. And a lot of people thought that this book was a prosperity type theology that Bruce Wilkerson was saying in this book. Far from it. Those that accused him of that never read the little book. Has nothing to do with prosperity theology. And so I read the book and I started praying the prayer. And I found out it can be a very dangerous prayer. And I started praying it. And not the blessing part's really cool, but the blessing doesn't always mean give me more stuff. That's not what the blessing's about. Greedy people pray with that. Jabez is honorable, but he's really praying, "Lord, how can I bless me because I want to be a bigger blessing for you." That's kind of where he's getting at. Blessed to be a blessing. And then and then we hear about what his name means, and it's really kind of interesting. His name means pain, and yet he doesn't live out as a pain person, does he? The prayer can easily be broken into 4 sections. One section, when you read the little book, it talks about what does it mean when he says, "Oh, bless me indeed." Bless me. And the next part, enlarge my territory. And the next part, may your hand be on me. Keep me from evil, that I might not cause pain. You know, I have to tell you why I'm doing motions. By the way, I prayed this prayer some 40 years ago. I preached on this prayer. I've done Bible studies on this prayer. I prayed it with others. And it rocked, and people were finding just praying this prayer with the heart of Jabez, excuse me, God was really rocking their world. It was amazing what was things going on. And I'm not talking about they're getting more stuff. No, had nothing to do with prosperity theology. Some people accused Bruce Wilkerson of that. That wasn't the story at all. Well, I was just amazed how God, and now I'm praying it again. By the way, I preached on it, taught it, and I even shared it in the jail when I was a jail chaplain for about 15 years. At least 4 or 5 times I would do this as a Bible study series with the guys and gals in the jail, the Jabez prayer. Now, if you'll notice, I've been doing motions. And I have to tell you, one time I was doing this with a bunch of guys, and they're doing this stuff. And I go, what are you doing? They're going, well, chaplain, we're just following your motions. I didn't even know I was making motions for the prayer. So I was going to, oh, bless me indeed. Enlarge my territory. Maybe your hand be on me. Keep me from evil that I might not cause pain. So there you go. I got motions for it now. Well, I love to share with these guys that when I was praying this prayer and I was talking about enlarge my territory, when I was a pastor, most of the time at churches I served, mainly in Washington, I had small churches, maybe anywhere from 50 to 100, not too much, maybe 150, not too much over that. I used to say, oh Lord, would you bless me? I want to be a blessing for you. And can you enlarge my territory, God? Can you do that? And I was thinking, give me a larger church. Wouldn't that be awesome to have like 200 people come to church worship? Wow, 250, that'd be fantastic. And I would share with the inmates that today I can have a church of over 1,000 people. And they'd go, you want to know where it is? And they go, where? Yeah, we want to come to it. Where? And I go, you're at it right here, the jail. I didn't know God was going to send me to jail for the large territory. So you got to be careful, people. If you do pray this prayer with the heart of Jabez, oh, God will bless you in ways you can't even imagine. And he will enlarge your territory. And sometimes that territory is going to take you out of your comfort zone. So here I am, 71 years old, and I'm focusing on that prayer again. Boy, in this day and age, don't we need to keep focusing on prayer more than ever? Not the Jabez prayer or any prayer, just praying. We need to be people of prayer more than ever today with everything caving in around us. And we need to pray. Well, so I was talking to our pastor. I go to a little church called River Cross. I was talking to Pastor Carl Schaefer and saying, Pastor, I think I'd like to do this seminar. I'm seeing it last 4 sessions, and they wouldn't be more than an hour. And I'd like to do a seminar. And he goes, hey, great idea. And so in September, we're gonna announce this more in September. So if you're hearing this, seeing this, and you will, because I'll be sending this out to our church people amongst others. And if you're interested, let me know. But we're going to be, but I'm wanting to, and it started in September, and there's different ways we can do this. I much prefer meeting with you in person. I would do it with 5 people. Oh, there's no number. What the hey? I would just do it with one person. Doing this face to face would be so much better. We could go over that. And the only requirement would be, well, I guess there is no requirement. If you bought the little book, Prayer of Jabez, I think you would enjoy the studies more. The Prayer of Jabez by Bruce Wilkerson. Get it on Amazon. You can get it really cheap. So you can get that book. And maybe and you don't even need that. But I'd much prefer doing it in person. But I'm open to doing this as a Zoom. Yeah, I am. Zoom time. And so either way would work for me. So if you're interested, I would really like it if you could email me back. Now I'm putting this on my Facebook, but don't put it back on my Facebook message, because I don't always look at my message stuff on Facebook. Like you, I like to post some things, I like to read some things, but I don't always check my messages. I'll try, but email is where I mostly connect with. I'm that old-fashioned, connecting with email. You can do that better than texting, though I'm doing better at texting. Let me give you my email address. Okay, got a pencil, paper? Here goes. JN, John Nelson. JN, my last name is spelled SAYERS 667 at gmail.com. Let me give it to you again. JNSAYERS 667 at gmail.com. That's my email. And if you're interested and you'd like to know more about it, connect with me. And again, I check my email out more. Some of you, we go to the church together. Some of you see me around. Well, connect with me anyhow. But email me too, because I want to explore this dangerous prayer again. And it's nice to explore this dangerous prayer with other people that have the heart of Jabez. We need to pray. And maybe this prayer is what we need more than ever. Oh, the Our Father's prayer. There's a lot of great prayers in Scripture. 23rd Psalms prayer. Let this be one of them that maybe might help us connect again and how to navigate in this really weird world of ours right now. Okay, let me give it to you one more time. I want to share it with you one more time. Found in 1 Chronicles chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother named him Jabez because he was born out of pain. And Jabez cried out to the Lord, "Oh, bless me indeed. Enlarge my territory. May your hand be on me. Keep me from evil, that I might not cause pain." Prayer of Jabez. Love to pray it with you.